So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. No. I cannot take this anymore. You see, the last thing I would ever do is where I see my odogus, my kings, my agudekivas being treated wrongly, unfairly, being oppressed, or being maltreated and pass. No, I will not pass. Just call on me and I will show up for my odogus. I don't like it. So is it because Mr. Obasi is not famous, that is why we are behaving like this? We have never spoken about this before. We have never addressed this issue. Is it because Mr. Obasi cannot speak Queen's English, or because he's not famous? Is it selective justice that we are practicing on this channel? Mbano, I do not subscribe to that. So in today's video, we are gonna address this topic. Before Judy Austin started having kids for May's husband and eventually moved in with him, she was first married to a man called Mr. Obasi Emmanuel. Now, for the purpose of this video, we will refer to him as Uncle Obasi or Mr. Obasi. Oh yes. According to Uncle Obasi, Judy comes from a really indigent background, from a poor home, right? And he, at the time, was not doing badly as a businessman, a trader, buying and selling. He picked her up, began taking care of her. He wanted to set up a business for her, but she said that she wants to go to school. And so he got her the form, got her into tertiary institution. In 2007, Judy Austin and Uncle Obasi welcomed their first child, a daughter. And in 2009, they had their second child, a son. Now, reports have it that when she got into university, her eye opened, her eye tear from here to here. In fact, the eye tear, so that the two eyes become one, turned to alien. She moved to Enugu, started picking up movie roles, and eventually said that she was no longer interested in the marriage anymore.
School. Nah, forget when school, and then before he had Obido goes away, force one on the film. Because I got me on a demon waste. Now them we am no watch up and water jalade and Genevieve natural. We say no check. Before we just say one day when I mama Moyana or UN. This see on a man for you. I didn't carry on Nigeria. Not for the way we are not get help. We are putting and moving on those. Know your help, yeah. If you know your help,
Uncle Obasi recounted that she was still very married to him when she began doing one or two things with Yul Edochie and eventually left him.
These two people, she's she's in my umbrella that time, but she's moving with you to their house. And they accept both them in their family house. Married woman is now putting difficulty in my life. She told me that she will frustrate me with these children.
Now, if you dig way down, way back before Yu's announcement of second wife and all of that, long tete ago, you will see some kind healings like this one. The baddest voice in Africa, undisputed. I think you do well as the host of a big TV show. What do you think, my people? And then y'all responded, thank you, Her Excellency. Water has been passing Gary. People thought that she was just openly flirting with this big actor, trying to get the attention of a big actor. But clearly, they were already doing one or two, doing the do at this point many years ago. Before we proceed with this video, before we forget, if you are new here, you're seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop your thoughts down in the comment section, and stay glued for we have so much more coming your way. Don't forget to grab a copy of our book, The Unbroken Spirit. It is a book I took out time to write just for you. It addresses everything underneath surface and beyond around relationships, marriages, abuse, how it starts, how you can distinguish regular relationship inconvenience from abuse and not just be reactive, how to self-introspect before you begin to think that you are just a victim, how to introspect and how to do better. In fact, how to be the best versions of ourselves and take actions that are not just emotional but are grounded and logical. This book is your go-to resource on everything marriage relationship as it pertains to abuse. So you can get yourself a copy by scanning this code over here, sending us book to info@nezemasterclass.com or clicking on the link down below, the purchase link down below. So let's get back to the video. While Mr. Obasi was insisting that Judy had been sleeping with Yul while still being married to him, she countered his claims, saying that she only began dating or met Yul after her marriage with him had ended.
Asking the obvious question that has been flying around. And that question is, were you in your previous marriage when you met Yul Edochie? And the answer is no. That is the fattest lie ever told about me on the social media. And I'm going to elaborate more. My previous marriage ended in 2013, March in 2013. And I saw Yul Edochie for the very first time. I mean, I saw him for the very first time years after my marriage ended.
So we all know how that eventually went, how she got pregnant for Yul, had a child for him out of wedlock, and in a bid to mask their shame, he came out with the whole polygamy BS, trying to force his wife into that mix, which of course she rejected and excused herself from their mess. But that is not even the issue now. What is on ground is, according to Uncle Obasi, ever since Judy began her affair with Yul, she stopped letting him come close to his own children and blocked all access to them.
Happy New Week, friends and followers all over the world. I still remember Mr. Obasi Emmanuel. I'm making this video because I'm in pain. I didn't see the reason I will marry somebody. Legally marry somebody. And God bless us with 2 kids. And for now, over 10 years now, I have now laid my sight on my children. Judy Austin, we have 2 children together, but she made away with my children. They are nowhere to be found. And even I didn't even know if their children are still alive, because the reason I'm saying I'm not sure they are still alive is that she be posting the children she has with you, but she never for one day post any of my children. And I never for one day hear from my children. So I'm begging of people of goodwill, home and abroad, to come and help me. Come and help me, please, because I find out that she wanted to buy me. She wanted to buy me secretly.
He said that he had done everything within his abilities. He had involved her family, called her out, sent messages to her to no avail. He is now pleading with the public to assist him as he needs to be in his children's lives.
She told me that she will frustrate me with these children because she knows I love them. Now, a father like me, how will I be looking at myself that I have a children of a 16 years old and a 14 years old, and I didn't have access to them? This year, making it 10 years that I have sight on my children. Any day I wake up with that kind of a mindset, I lost concentration.
He did not even just stop at coming for Judy alone. He also began dragging Yul Edochie, accusing him of being irresponsible and taking another man's children. He's like, this woman has borne you 3 children within 4 years. Oh yeah, no, as a typical Igbo man that you claim you are cultural, is it proper that you are also withholding my own children? Why would you be in support of that? Now, Uncle Obasi has graduated from just talking to publicly calling out Yul. Like in this recent post that Yul made about a few days ago, talking about respect. Let's see what he said. Men, stop tolerating nonsense in the name of marriage or relationship. If your wife or girlfriend doesn't respect you, dump her immediately and get someone who respects you. Your respect as a man is not negotiable. Mr. Obasi countered him on social media and he said, respect is earned, not forced. I be strong man, na so Delilah take by Samson. Delilah was not Samson's legal wife, but because of expired Once respected Samson, buy for nothing. I just tell the story of Samson, nothing more. Mr. Obasi is giving fire for fire, aura for aura, clock it for clock it. Mr. Obasi is not taking it anymore. So come and see Battle of the Co-Husbands between Yul Edochie and Mr. Obasi. Well, a few days ago, it was Judy and Uncle Obasi's first child's birthday, their daughter, and he took to social media to say this. Today is my daughter's birthday, my first seed. Beautiful Adeze Chukwu Obasi. I'm wishing you long life and understanding with good health. I know your mother will not post you. Let her continue hiding you and your brother with her fake life. But time shall tell, because there is time for everything. Let her continue hiding her off camera, but I'm praying that every charms made by human shall expire in Jesus' name. Amen. Come to think of it, Judy Austin is only posting the kids that she had with Yul Edochie, and she has never posted the kids that she had with Uncle Obasi. And at this point, people genuinely began wondering why exactly this man's kids are being kept away from him. And people are just glossing and laughing about it. They were like, we are quick to say to men, be involved in your children's lives. Fight for your children. Many men are irresponsible. They just walk away from having a connection with their children when the marriage breaks. But here is a father trying for years to establish contact and have a relationship with his children, and he is being denied. So in this video, quickly before we bring it to an end, I want us to address the legal position on this and what can be done, not only for Mr. Obasi, but for other men who may find themselves in this situation. Let me first begin with the traditional position on this amongst the Igbos, of course, where Judy, Yul, and Mr. Obasi come from, the Igbo tribe. An Igbo traditional marriage is considered fully dissolved when, number one, the wife has left the husband's house, the husband's home. Secondly, the bride price has been returned. And thirdly, the return was accepted by the husband's family. So this symbolizes the end of marital rights, the end of the husband's authority over the wife, and of course, freedom for her to remarry. Now, the next question will be, what is the traditional position amongst the Igbos on children, the identity of children after a divorce? Because some people may be confused to believe that once the woman's family have returned the bride price, the children from the marriage is also severed from the man whose bride price has been given back. That is not true. The Igbo custom strongly favors paternal lineage. Most parts of the Igbo customs vary from place to place, but largely speaking, the Igbo custom strongly favors paternal line. I know the Abribas and some parts favor maternal lineage, correct me if I'm wrong, but generally speaking, the Igbo custom strongly favors paternal lineage, and children traditionally belong to the father's lineage, both during the marriage and even after the marriage. A mother may care for young children temporarily. Maybe the children may live with her physically, mainly for caregiving reasons. But the marriage ending does not transfer the children to the mother permanently. Even if she remarries, her new husband does not automatically gain rights over the children from the previous marriage. An exception to this will be if the woman's bride price was never paid, because in Igbo custom, bride price payment symbolically transfers that reproductive rights to the husband's lineage. So without the payment of the bride price, that transfer is deemed to never have taken place, and the children from that union will traditionally belong to the mother's family, not the father's lineage. So culture also requires, take note, that the man be financially responsible for those children. Of course, if you're coming to equity, you must come with clean hands. So you cannot be claiming rights to children when you are not responsible for them. So If Mr. Obasi, as he is claiming, indeed paid Judy's bride price in full, and he has been financially responsible for the children, or is willing to be financially responsible, but his willingness has been met with resistance from their mother, then those children traditionally belongs to him. And what she is doing, withholding them from him, is an aberration of customary law. Now, that is under traditional or customary law. What is it under the statutes, the main law, the written law of the country? The standard is rooted in the Act, right? The Child's Rights Act and other related acts. It is rooted in law, not in bride price, status, or remarrying and all of that. And according to the law, no parent should or can legally deny the other parent's access permanently without an order of the courts, even if she is remarried, whatever the reason. Every parent has a right to see their child, to be involved in their child's life, to share custody of the child, or at least to apply for visitation. It is not one parent's prerogative to decide or determine whether or not the other parent should be involved. And just because you are the mother, this is a very common misconception. I'm just using this subject to address this general misconception, because we women tend to, of course, for obvious reasons, for emotional reasons, for all the reasons, clear reasons, we tend to believe that we have a superior right to the child, or we brought the child in, it is my child. Legally, that is immaterial in law. Remember that I explained this when we were discussing Sophia and Davido. No parent has a higher right over a child than the other. If there is concrete reason why you believe that a child should not go close to another parent, or the other parent should not have access to the child, then it should be, you should apply to courts. You should take the matter to court, then the court will decide, not your prerogative. So this is my advice to Mr. Obasi. If he really wants access, if this is not just social media clout and famsing, if he really wants to get into serious business, then I think it's time for him to take action and stop begging on Instagram. No parent should beg to be involved in their children's lives. Number one, the first thing he needs to do is to get a lawyer to write a formal demand notice to his former wife, where he would clearly ask for scheduled access or visitation in writing formally. He has to do it formally. This would create a paper trail, like a precedent, showing that he tried to resolve it first without involving the court. So he tried an amicable resolution, which failed. So if that fails, the next step for Mr. Obasi and other men listening to me, or other women, to other people in this situation, is to file for custody access or visitation in court. It takes a lot for the court to rule that a parent should not come close to his child. You need to be the absolute scum of the earth. Like, you need to be a drug dealer, maybe a convicted felon. You need to just be out of this world for a court to rule that you should not be involved in your child's life. The best the court can do is maybe work out an arrangement. Okay, let this person have primary custody. The child is still very young, needs the nurturing of the mother. Let the child live with this person, but you should have, rights to visit, rights to shared custody. A court cannot just cut off a father, a man, from his child's life, because the law also understands that child needs balance of both parents. And at this point, if the court gives an order and it's been violated or disobeyed, then that becomes yawa. That will become a criminal offense on Judy's part, and it is punishable. So I believe that Mr. Obasi at this point, instead of just taking social media to rant and, to do all this, he needs to take action, since years of cajoling and begging have not yielded any results. I think it's time for him to be firm about this, resolve to see his children, and take proper action. So please, justice for Mr. Obasi. If you are with me, let me know down in the comment section and say justice for Mr. Obasi. No responsible man who is willing and interested in being a part of his children's lives should be denied that. That is his inalienable right, and it is not okay for it to be denied. Let us get your thoughts down in the comment section. However this goes, be sure that I will let us know. All right, let's bring this video to an end. So guys, yes, we have come to the end of today's video. If you're new here or seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop your thoughts down in the comment section, join our premium exclusive channel, our exclusive platform where I prepare special videos, exclusive premium videos just for you around love, life, marriage, relationships, self-worth, confidence, and all of that would help us be better, more grounded versions of our original and authentic self. It's me, your girl Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. I'll see you guys in our next one. For now, bye.